Hey, what's up? I've got some more lore content for you guys. I've got an updated deck profile to showcase. If you want what I believe is the best take on the strongest burn deck of this meta, then I got you with Jhin Annie. This deck aims to play fast, swarming the board with strong 1 and 2 cost cards in order to get the jump on the opponent and push damage in the early game before closing out with burn spells by turn 6 or 7. The main theme of the deck is to play skills that help level Jhin and resolve tie bulk in slower matchups while pushing damage over the course of the game. It then uses the plethora of damage the deck is equipped with to close out. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. Our journey to 10k subs is still going strong. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay of someone who's hit high master tier every season and even hit rank 1 in NA a while back. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. So the profile is going to be a little bit different. I think I summed it up quite well on my stream, so I'm going to take a snippet talking about the deck and put it here. I think this might be, as of right now, the end-all be-all list for Jhin Annie. I think it's the best. I finally got there. It took me about 1,000 games. Okay, I've played around 1,000 games of Jhin Annie across both of my accounts since the deck came out. Here it is. It's called Hybrid. The reason for the name is it is a hybrid between the rearguard standard list that people thought was the go-to, and also my Blade's Edge tie bulk Donnie list. Alright, so what I did, and it's very simple change, very simple. I took my Turbo Annie, I did -1 Donnie, -1 Conservatory, -1 Blade's Edge, +3 rearguard. It's a I guess technically 6 card change, because I took out 3 cards, I added 3 cards, right? So very, very small change, but it has huge implications. So what I did was I condensed my 9 card tie bulk package into a 6 card package. So it's a little bit tighter. It's a bit less bricky, so you don't open multiple Blade's Edge anymore. You don't open multiple Donnies or 3 Raven Blooms, and you have to be forced to play that awkward hand. Don't gotta worry about that. Just 2 of each, so you get a little bit of spice each and every game. If you open one of them, you can play around them very reasonably, while also adding the extra power from rearguard on 1. Now, this is really good in this particular meta, because the meta requires you, as an aggro player, to play as fast as humanly possible, so you can kill everything that's trying to kill you as fast as humanly possible. With the addition to Kaisa to the game, you are reasonably dead on turn 5. So, we also need to kill on 5, or be in a winning position to kill on 5 on defense turn, through like Fervor and Decimate. So rearguard is kind of a must. Now, if the meta slowed down, and like it was last meta, where there was a lot of anti-TF, there was a lot of slower stuff, there was FTR, there was Thralls, stuff like that, things that really took off a bit later, as long as Thralls are low rolling or mid rolling. Of course, the high roll Thrall on 4 was not very fair, but tie bulk came in clutch in those matches. So did the Blade's Edge, so did the Donnie. But we've reached a too fast meta to where we can kind of take them out, but it might be, go back to 3 of each in case the meta slows down a bit. But because it's so fucking fast, we gotta run the rearguard. So this is my end-all be-all take right now. I think it's very well-rounded. It's good into most metas. This will be a resilient list. You could run this reasonably in any meta. It's very flexible. It's very solid, as long as nothing gets nerfed, right? If rearguard became like a 2-1 or something, then we'd of course take him out. But as of right now, as long as the numbers stay the same for all the units, this is a solid ass list. So this is the one that I would recommend. It's the one I'm going to make my next deck profile on, because I do want to update my Jhin Annie, since my last deck profile for Jhin Annie was like day 1. And a lot of things have changed after about 1,000 games. I like to run the 5 stun package. Triple Sunhawk and 2 Stagehand is just enough. You're going to draw like 2 of these 5 cards most games. And Sunhawk is a bit better, so I like to run him at 3 because it's a mainstay. And you can use Stagehand when you really need to greed. Stagehand is very, very greedy of a card. That's why I don't like running it at 3. It's incredibly greedy. Because the thing about Donnie is, he's so simple on paper. People are like, why you include Donnie, man? He's 2 HP. Okay. But think about it. Donnie is a must-remove unit. You've got to get this guy out of here. But you know who else is a must-remove unit? Fucking Annie. You know who else is a must-remove unit? Boom Crew Rookie. You know who else is a must-remove unit? Jhin. So if you're putting them all next to each other, they have to choose. And that about sums it up for the deck profile, why I made the number changes, and why I think this is the best variation of Jhin Annie right now. Side note, I also use this deck to hit top 100. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context to why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for game 1 we got Bard Illaoi. Very strong deck, but if we open a nice hand like this, we could run away with the game. I'm down to keep the Sunhawk. I'm actually just down to full keep this hand. We have double rearguard already. If we open another 1-drop in the next 2 draws, we have triple 1-drop opener attacking on evens like that, which is really good for us.
Where's my axe?
So we'll go ahead and slam rearguard into Crackshot Corsair. That will push our early damage in. Let's do that.
Just need a second.
Yep. And Crackshot.
I never miss.
Realistically, we can also swing with Crackshot. Maybe.
I'll do better this time.
It threatens Tentacle, but I mean, Tentacle's gonna die anyway, so let's just keep it on the board. If they're on Make It Rain, I guess they're on Make It Rain. Because usually, like, trying to push Corsair value is pretty good into decks that already have pings anyways. We'll get that Tentacle down. They're gonna spawn a new one. And we can go ahead and probably Tusk Speaker. So that seems pretty good. Ooh, and Annie as well. Yeah, we'll do Annie into Tusk. Also flip to the red aesthetic for the burn. Love the red background. C's voice. I'm also down to Sunhawk. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. Then we'll play our Annie.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
And we probably just full open, to be honest. They have a 2-2 and a 4-4. They have to respond to a lot of damage. Ooh, Donnie. Nice.
Okay, ready.
Yeah.
Ready, aim.
Honestly, I'm down to send the Corsair now.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Because if they block Corsair here, that means I'm pushing extra damage elsewhere. So it would be kind of weird. I'm fine with this block. I'm surprised they're not blocking Annie. You're here? Okay. I'm kind of down, but yeah, because Corsair attacks, we get to push 3 damage over here. Which is really good with our hand. Our hand has a bunch of direct damage. Oh, maybe they're going to Tentacle Smash. That could be why. They could plan on Tentacle Smashing Annie this turn. That's why they left her up. So that Tentacle takes no damage back. That would actually be a very good play. No, it's just Illaoi. What up?
Donnie, wanna play with Tibbers?
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Alright, so it's come to the point where if I live this turn, I think I win.
Come, test yourself.
That's fine. Why don't we...
Presents.
I mean, I'm kind of scared if they're on Rally, right? What if we did something like this? That'll level Annie. It will kill the... Illaoi. We could also block here.
Are you new?
Or
Where
here.
are you from?
Let's do that.
Help.
I wanna play a game of hide and burn.
Nice, alright. This gives them just a Tentacle to block with. Yep.
When my song ends, men die.
Now what you got?
For silver I talk, for gold I chase.
Fortune Croaker is A-okay. That actually has Tentacle dying to Tibbers. Okay. The thing is, they could be on the draw 2, spawn 2. Eye of Nagakoboros, so that'd be kind of annoying. I'm kind of down to just stun the Tentacle then. That way, in case they are on Eye, it won't be a fearsome blocker for Tibbers. Alternatively, I could do Jhin and Demo. And then also could be on Curtain Call, but he's pretty susceptible dying to Tentacle Smash. So let's just go ahead and do this. I think this is right. I mean, he also dies to Riptide Sermon too. I'm kind of down for this. Yeah. In case they were on Eye of Nagakaboros, it's nice to deal... it's nice to stun the tentacle so they can't be a fearsome blocker. Now they have to create one for Tibbers immediately. While we're also wide. Aha, there's the Riptide Sermon. Glad I did not play Jhin into that. Three, 5, 1, 3, 3, 1. I push 3 damage and then... Oh, yeah, they just give up. That makes sense. We have more damage in hand too. Alright, for game 2, we got Azir Irelia. Now, this is a good matchup for us. How to beat Azir Irelia, open aggro, and open this hand. Very good for us. I'd like to be on triple 1-drop opener if we're attacking on even, so I'm going to hard mulligan away the Sunhawk and the Fervor, and we did get Saboteur, so that's really nice for us. Oh, we got triple 1-drop opener. Okay. As long as they don't Omega high roll, we should be okay. Sparring Student. You know, I'm kind of down to actually block this as well. I've had Sparring Student get out of control too fast recently. So let's go ahead and Corsair and actually block the Sparring. Because this is like their only early game unit. Sometimes. Nice. See, they don't even want to. They need this unit alive. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and do the Saboteur.
I have my orders.
And then also the Annie. If everything goes through, then we're also getting a Lotus Trap immediately. So that's really, really good for us. And if they're just on a landmark like Dice, then they're so far behind. Duo? Fine. Greenglade Duo is A-okay. So we're just going to swing at these two. We'll probably get Duo trade here, which is really, really good for us. Because this thing also gets out of control and helps race. We're already almost leveling Annie. We'll have it next attack turn on attack 4.
Oh, you're in for it.
Interesting. Choosing to keep the Duo.
Damn it.
Yeah, we can go into this turn with Daybreak Stun, and then also Rearguard, and then Jhin, and then it's kind of over. It'd have to be on Defiant Dance. Alright, high value stun. Goodbye. No damage for you. That's it. I'm down to take 2. Rearguard.
Where's my axe?
And I'm pretty sure Jhin kind of seals the deal here, right? Or are you on Defiant Dance? Look, we have second Jhin.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama.
This is just too far gone, I think. Okay. So, little small tidbit of information. Those of you who don't know, attack order in this deck does matter. Jhin pre-level, you always want to attack with him first. That way you get Lotus Trap after his attack call. And I'll show you why in a second. So we're going to attack with everything like this. So we're going to get his attack call, which goes up first. And then other skills will happen in the stack, which will then proc his Lotus Trap. Right? We're also getting the Annie level, so that's good.
Where there's fire, there's shivers!
So here's how it works. The attack skills go up in the order in which you place them left to right, but they resolve backwards. So you want to make sure Lotus Trap happens later on in the chain, so that the resolution will do Lotus Trap first, and then he'll deal 2 damage to all stunned enemies, including the one that he Lotus Traps. This is why attack order matters. 4 HP. Nice. Good luck coming back from this deficit.
Ready, willing, and learning.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and preemptively stun that.
I am frightened, but I am ready.
And call it a day.
Your adoring public awaits.
Yep, and that's it.
You have been a marvelous audience.
Thank you, thank you. All right, for game 3, we got Tentacle Riven, probably for Overwhelm Blade Piece and stuff like that. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand. I like Blade's Edge because it's basically a one drop. Play Annie on 1, I guess.
See the world from behind a basilisk.
I mean, we could just Blade's Edge that outright. I'd like Annie to see it though, so I guess we are playing Annie.
It's
And then I'll think about Blade's Edge next turn. I kind of like Saboteur, yeah. Let's do Saboteur and then figure out if we're doing Rearguard or Blade's Edge. Depends on what they pass. I'm kind of down to Blade's Edge then. Because if they don't have another 1 or 2 cost, then we'll be pretty far ahead in terms of damage. There's no House Spider. Nice, okay, cool. This is where Blade's Edge comes in handy. Because now we get to save our Saboteur, pushes more damage, and she stays on the board for us. One little Blade's Edge goes a long way there. Because now the Saboteur can be a repeated threat.
To serve the
Riven, you got it. I'm just going to play Boom Crew and Saboteur, and then we're going to full open and level Annie, and it's going to be nice. You got it. I'll take the 3. No need to block. Quick attack? Sure, I wasn't blocking anyways. Saboteur go.
No one's the wiser.
Yeah, and this is going to be a full swing. Oh, with Jhin off the top too, it's just too good.
Where there's fire, there's shivers!
And just like last game, attack order matters here too. If we attack with Annie on the far right, or as long as she levels, she gets her enhanced attack, which is better than her level 1 attack. So it's important to level her during the attack stack, so that she gets the better one. Pushes more damage. Good to mid-max. Oh, it puts him down at 3 HP on turn 4. Yeah, you better Calling Strike. Got it.
I hope this works.
We could just play Conservatory and Rearguard. Then we can play Jhin on defense and Tybulk on attack, and then we pretty much automatically win. We could also get Curtain Call instead, that'd be fun. With the amount of skills we have, that's pretty easy to pull off. Instead of Tybulk.
Stand.
Alright, the answer is Illaoi. We'll go ahead and Jhin.
Stage is set.
And just commit to the game plan. We know what we're doing.
Meet me. Witness truth.
Yep. Should we go for Curtain Call? That sounds kind of fun. Let's do it. Sunhawk first.
I will give them a show to remember.
The free stun, and then we play Corsair. Tentacle Smash. That's not nice.
A life lesson. Die.
Corsair.
I never miss.
everything's in
Boom.
place.
Boom. Pop, pop, pop.
Behind you.
There we go.
My next act will be sublime.
So now it's important to attack with him on the far right because we leveled him through Saboteur, right? Yeah. So then his attack call over here becomes Curtain Call. Boom. Does a free Decimate to face and also stun enemies, and then we drastically overkill them.
Is it not?
And that's how you do it. It's a very powerful, very explosive aggro deck that when it starts rolling, it just gets completely out of control. It also has the Ravenbloom Conservatory in order to produce Tybulk in case there's slower matchups, like let's say you're fighting Annie TF or some other kind of P and Z Noxus removal, and you need to go into the mid and late game. Tybalt can single-handedly turn the rest of your game into your favor if they're trading, 1-for-1, removal spell to your unit, removal spell to your unit. Eventually, you will out-grind them with Tybalt and all the crazy damage that this deck has to offer. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!